let's talk about the bare minimum equipment that you need to really get started as a legal transcriber. So first is a computer. You cannot do this on your phone. I'm sorry, you must have a computer. It can be Mac, it can be Windows. I think the only thing that would not work is a Chromebook because you can't install software on it. You might be able to have workarounds depending on audio player you have to use potentially, depending on clients, but for the most part, it's going to take a lot of extra work that no one's going to train you on, basically. So you need a computer, right? You need Microsoft Word. 100%. You can use the online version. You might have to change some things with spacing and stuff based on the version that you're using, but you must have Word. Okay? Headphones. You must have headphones, but they can be headphones that you already have. There are specialty headphones. They're really not that expensive. You can start with whatever you have, right? And then foot pedal is really optional. Most people are going to start with foot pedal and always use a foot pedal. But most of the audio players and the software you're working with have hand commands to back up audio, go forward, pause, etc. So you can learn with your hands all the shortcuts. You're going to be slower in the beginning potentially because you have to do everything with your hands if you're adding that, right? You're still doing all the typing, all the templating, spacing, layout, all of that stuff, and adding the audio commands into your hands. So you're going to be a little bit slower, but if you're learning that from the beginning, you're going to get just as fast as people who are using a foot pedal. My sister has never used a foot pedal, ever in her life. Anthony has always used a foot pedal, so it just depends on how you want to start. But computer, Word, and headphones, pretty much it, and then you'll have your audio player. We recommend some, like ExpressScribe and Transcription Buddy are the two that most of our people use, and we recommend in the class. They're super cheap, and I think ExpressScribe is maybe still has a free version, I'm not sure. So you will need that. That is what we start everyone on. That they're just proprietary, you can buy it. You will have some clients potentially who have their own audio system, or they have an online audio player for their work. But that software, you're definitely going to need an audio player to play the audio and have the ability to do some things, command some things that you wouldn't necessarily use for playing music from Spotify or something like that. You're not going to want to rewind 5 seconds several times and do all of those types of things. So you will need that audio player, which is why a Chromebook will not work typically, because you can't install anything on there. So those are the main things that you can start out with. Most people already have. So that is the bare minimum.